So, namaste everyone. So we will start now our class. Now we will begin. We'll start from Mangalam. Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir Me Sada. So today we will look into fourth chapter. So we'll start at the end. We'll take any if any questions are there from earlier one or anything need to be. So we'll start from the Sukti. So first thing is Sukti here. Yeah. मनस्वी कार्यार्थी न गणयति दुःखम न च सुखम सुखम. So karyarthi is karyarthi. So one who is who want to work or who works. Manasvi is from nakaranta manaswin. The root word is manaswin. So manasvi for pumlinga and manaswini for strilinga. So manasvi means somebody intelligent. So a intelligent person who doesn't want to dream only, who want to do work, who is work oriented. Na ganayati. Ganana means counting. Na ganayati means doesn't count. What? Dukham na cha sukham. So difficulties and also the means high points, both the things he doesn't count. So whatever comes during his work, he enjoys and keeps on moving forward in whatever task he is having. So this is the Sukti of the today. So let's move to next part. So this is Chatu Shloka. This is for this story behind is from Ramayanam. So this is the time when Bhagwan Ram reaches at the banks of Ganga and asks that Guha to take him on that side. So he wanted to, means it was his wish to wash Lord Rama's feet. So he created one excuse, a good excuse. So that excuse is here in this Chatu Shloka. So Kshalayami Tava Pada Pankajam. So Pada Pankajam is like your lotus like feet or your lotus feet. Tava is yours, Shashti. Kshalayami is wash. I wash. So Aham Tava Pada Pankajam Kshalayami. I am washing your lotus feet. Nath, O Lord, Nath, Darudrishadoho Kim Anantaram. So this is Dvivachana. So Daru means wood and Drishad means stone. So Daru is wood and Drishad is stone. Together it is saying Daru Drishadoho. So he is telling Kim Antaram. Kim Antaram. Kim is what? Antaram is difference. So what is the difference between wood and stone? So why he is telling stone one? Because Ahalya turned into stone, and by touching Lord Rama's feet, she became again, she regained her form. So that is what Guha is telling like, I want to wash your feet because I don't want my wooden boat to convert into a woman. So that is what he's telling. Aham tava pada pankajam kshalayami nath darud drshadoh kim antaram manushi karana churnam asti. So there is some powder, whatever dust is there, that converts anything into human. Te is tava padayoho. Padayoho means both the legs, feet. Padayoho dvivachana. Iti, like this, katha, story, prathiyasi. So there is a story making round, like in your feet there is some powder or dust which converts anything into human. So because of that, I want to wash your lotus feet, because last time you converted a stone into lady, and I don't want my wooden boat to get converted into another human. So this is the witty saying for today. This is simple one. There is no such like complex words. Then comes the samasya. This is a good samasya. So eko na vimshatihi strinam snanartham saryum gata vimshatihi punarayata eko vyagrena bhakshitaha. So what is una means? Una means less. So eka una, ekona, one less. One less to what? Vimshatihi. So one less in 20. So that is 19. Eko na vimshatihi means 19. Strinam. Strinam is women. Snanartham, for sake of bathing, for bathing. Saryum. Saryu is a river. So anyone knows where is this river? Saryu?
जी अयोध्या.
Yes, yes, yes. So this is in the Ayodhya is on the bank of Saryu. So Ekona 19 Strinam women Snanartham to take bath Saryum Gata. So Gata is again Kata for Strilinga because Strinam. So 19 women went to Saryu for taking bath. Vimshatihi Punaha Ayata. So again Vimshati came back. So 20 women came back. Ekah Vyaghrena Bhakshitaha, and one got eaten by tiger. So this is the samasya or the riddle. So it is telling like 19 women went to Saryu for taking bath, but 20 came back while one was eaten by tiger also. So you have to solve this, like what kind of samasya or riddle is this. So this one is good. So if you see, you can start making how to solve this. So ekah vyagrena bhakshitaha. So here if you follow the gender, ekah. So it is telling like whatever was eaten was not stri, because it is saying ekah, not eka. Eka vyagrena bhakshita is not telling. It is telling ekah vyagrena bhakshitaha. So it was not stri, whatever was eaten by or killed by Vyagra. So we'll see here also. So there is one sandhi here. Ekah na. If you say ekah na, so I think the form is na narau narah, like that it goes for male. So na narau narah, if I remember correctly. So ekah na will become with sandhi, visarga sandhi, eko na. So ekahana means one male or one male. Vimshati strinam, and 20 ladies went to Saryu for snanartha. All those 20 ladies came back, and ekaha, whatever male was there, that was eaten by uh, this Vyagra. So it is clear, right? If any doubt is there, then I will repeat. Otherwise, it is, yeah, clear.
Yes, Ji.
Okay. So we'll come to Subhashitam. So Subhashitam is telling Swabhavam na jahati eva. Jahati eva is becoming jahatyeva. Which sandhi is happening?
Yanasandhi.
Yana sandhi. Because ya is seen. Simply you can say ya is seen. Jahati eva sadhuhu apatgatah api. Sun. So sun is something which you don't know. So just understand it as a word. कर्पूरः पावकः कर्पूरः पावकस्पृष्टः सौरभं लभतेतराम्. पावकस्पृष्टः सौरभं लभतेतराम्. So swabhavam is your nature or whatever way you behave. Na jahati means leaving, quitting or changing. Na jahati means not changing. Swabhavam na jahati. Nature, his own nature doesn't change. Jahati eva, he will not change it only. Sadhuhu apadgatah api san. Sun is for continuous kind of feeling. You will read in next level. This is like when you are comparing one time with other time. Like you say, he came when I was shutting the door. So like that kind of Sati Saptami they say. So sun means apad gatah san api means apad is apada means something bad. Gatah means that some bad time going on. Api is also sun means even. So if a person is sadhu, if a person is good, he will not leave his whatever nature even he is in difficulty or he is not in favorable times. That is the first line. Second line is giving an example of this kind of how like what is the analogy for this kind of person, you can say karpuraha. So karpura is like very white and very nice smell, and karpura's bad time is if you put fire on him. So pavak sprishtah, when he touches the fire, then what he does? Saurabham labhate taram. So Saurabham is the fragrance. Labhate taram is he gives. So he gives the fragrance. Then also when he is caught fire. So like this, when good people are there, so they normally they also do the as per their nature, which will be good, and when they are in bad time then they will not leave. So most of the people say, right, I did because of this, I lost my temper. So all those things are telling like you are still uh, driven by situations, so you have to still improve the behavior to grow further. Next one is guneshu
Mahoday,
kriyatam. Yeah.
the word pavak sprishtaha is two words or a single word?
That is samasa. Actually, pavak is separate. Pavak means fire. So pavak means it is. I think the root is for to cleanse. Pav or something. Pavak means something which cleanses. So fire is for that only, right? Like it clears. So now pavaka is not written. So we will assume like we know it's a separate word, but there is no vibhakti on top of that. So it is part of this whole word. So vibhakti is applied at the end of sprishtah. So it should be samasa.
Astu Mahoday.
Yeah. Next one is गुणेषु क्रियतां यत्नः किमाटोपैः प्रयोजनम्. विक्रीयन्ते न घण्टाभिः गावः क्षीरविवर्जिताः. So guneshu means in the qualities. Kriyatam, one should do. Yatnaha, yatna is prayatna, try. Kim is what? Atopaihi, atopaihi is pretend or show. So kim atopaihi prayojanam, prayojanam means use. Next is vikriyante, vikriyante means selling. This is plural atmanepadi. न घंटाभिः, घंटाभिः is tritiya of घंटा, घंटा is the bell. Yes, न घंटाभिः. गावः, गावः is bahuvachana of गौ गावौ गावः. So for cows. Kshira, kshira is milk. Vivarjitaha, vivarjita means who doesn't have kshira. So the cows which doesn't have milk now. So again the first line is giving one kind of theorem, or you can say one new something they want to trying to establish the formula, and second one they are trying to justify with example, like it was in first Subhashita. So guneshu kriyatam yatna. So one should try to improve his whatever qualities. Kimatopaihi prayojanam. What is the use of all the pretend, all the show you have? So like this. So now the example is vikriyante na ghantabhi. So if you are selling a cow or you are selling cows, you cannot sell because they are wearing good rings in their neck while they are not giving any milk. So here ghanta is the atopaihi, that atopa is the that you are ghanta is for show, where kshira is the real quality of a cow. So same thing here, if you say ghantavihi gavah kshira vivarjita guneshu yatnah kriyatam atopaihi, putting on a show, kim prayojanam gavah cows kshira vivarjita cannot be sold with just bells. So these two today's are very simple and both are following same thing. First line they will establish some fact, and second line they will try to justify that with some worldly examples. So Padasangraha, again there I don't think anything to explain. This is for learning only. You learn, use in sentences. So, and most of them now you know also. So we'll come to our first time here they are giving the Atmanepadi. So this one thing I will tell. So here you see Pach. Pach is a Ubhayapadi Dhatu, but they are taking the Parasmapadi form, and this time they are giving Atmanepadi. First Atmanepadi, that is Vand. So here this is the continuous thing whatever we have told. So this was called as, this is a Kridanta. Pachan. Pachan means while cooking. Pachanti means while cooking for feminine. So this is a Kridanta. Kridanta will be either Avyaya or it will follow gender. It will come in category of noun. Being noun also, it will show some action because it is made from direct dhatus. So this is made by Pratyaya, which is called as Shatru. The Shatru Pratyaya applies on Parasmaipadi dhatus. An equivalent Pratyaya for Atmanepadi dhatu is called as Shanach. So those you will read in a third level. So when you apply Shatru, so then it becomes Pachan and Pachanti. But when Shanach gets applied, then it is like this. Vandamanah, Vandamana. So instead of Pachan, it will become Vandamanaha. So, and Pachanti, Vandamana. So that is a different form, but meaning is still same. So this also is telling continuous. So now if you see Vartaman, so Vartaman, you match with this, it is same. Vartaman. Vartate is to be. So Vartaman is what is currently continuous. You make that to be continuous, so it will become Vartaman. That is present tense. Vartamana kala, present tense. So So that is a Shanach Pratyaya. They both are for showing continuous, and they both you will read, they will come in next level. So now we'll come to Kavya Katha. So till now we had seen like our Dilipa got a son and he names him Raghu. So now Raghu Devendra Yoho Yuddham. So Raghu and Devendra together is called as Raghu Devendra Yoho. Means fight. Yuddham is a fight. Yuddha between Raghu and Devendra. Devendra is Deva Indra. Deva Indra becomes Devendra. Which sandhi is this? Deva Indra to Devendra. Okay. So we'll see. Balakaha Raghuhu Dine Dine Pravriddhaha. So boy Raghu, Dine Dine means day by day. Pravriddha means he grown up. So he grew, you can say grew Dine Dine Pravriddha. Saha Yogyam Shikshanam Api Praptavan. So Saha is for Raghu. Praptavan. Saha Praptavan. Kim Praptavan? Shikshanam Praptavan. Yogyam Shikshanam Api Praptavan. So Yogyam is proper. Shikshanam is education. Api is also. So he got proper education also. He was not just growing, he was getting proper education also. That is what he's trying to tell. So tasya vivahaha api sampannaha. His marriage also was completed or done. Dilipaha rajyabharam laghum kartum apekshitvan. So Dilipaha apekshitvan. So Dilipa thought, or Dilipa expected. What he expected? Rajyabharam laghum kartum. To make his burden, whatever the burden of ruling kingdom, less. So what he did for this? Ataha, therefore, saha, he means Dilipaha, Raghu Kumarasya Pattabhishekam Kritvan. So the Raghu who was prince, that is why Kumara, Raghu Kumara, Prince Raghu's Pattabhishekam means whatever coronation or they do. So Pattabhishekam Kritvan. So he did his coronation. Tataha, after that, Tataha means after that, Shatam Ashwamedh Yagan Kartum Sankalpitvan. So after that he thought, or he he decided to do 100 Ashwamedh Yajna. 100 yajna. Why 100? Next we will see. Shatena Ashwamedhaihi Devendra Padvi Labhyate. So Devendra is Indra. So if Indra is not a person, Indra is a post. So if you have to become Indra, means those people who have done 100 Ashwamedha Yajna, they can become Indra, or someday they will get that post. So because of that, so somehow might be Dilipa has this in his head, like he want to get the Devendra Padvi for someday. Dilipena Ashwamedhayagaya Yagashvaha Preshitaha. Preshitaha is again plural. So what he did? So by Dilipena Preshitaha, sent. They sent by Dilipa. What? Ashwamedh Yagaya, for sake of Ashwamedh Yajna. What he sent? Yagashvaha. So the horse of Yajna. So whatever that Ashwamedh horse was there, that was sent by Dilipa. Ashwanam Rakshanaya Raghuhu Gata. So to protect those Ashwas, Raghu went along with. Ekona shatam. So shatam is 100, eka is 1, una is less. 1 less into 100 means 99. Yagaha nirvignaha jataha. So by this he was able to do 99 Ashwamedha yajnas without any hindrance or difficulty. So now 100 was coming. So after 100 he will be eligible for Indra position. So now existing current Indra got worried. So because another contender is coming. So let's see what he did. So Antimasya Yagasya Ashvaha Preshitaha. Now this time they sent horse of the last yajna. Dhanurdharaha Rakshakaha Asan. So all the people bearing the bow and arrow were protecting that particular horse. What happens then? Parantu. But Devendra tatra agataha. So Devendra came there. Saha Gupta Shariram Dhritvan. So Gupta Shariram means he became invisible, you can say. So some Sharira, some body which was not seen. Dhritvan, he took that form. Ashwam Apahritvan. So after taking that form, he took the horse. Raghurajasya Sainyam Ascharyachakitam Abhavat. So Raghu's whatever people were there, they became surprised because nobody passed them and horse is gone. Kim kartavyam iti na jnatam. Kartavyam is tavyat. So what should be done, they were not able to understand. So tada, then tatra, there, vasishthasya Nandini Dhenuhu Agatavati. So there again Nandini cow came. Sa Anugraham Kritavati. She did the blessings, or you can say favor also you can say. Ten, because of that Anugraha, Purva Dishayam, in the east direction, Indraha Drishtaha. Indra was seen in the east because of the whatever blessing Nandini gave. Raghuhu Indram Uddishya Avadat. So Raghu said to Indra, Devendra, O Indra, O Devendra, Tvam Deveshu Prathamaha. You are first among gods, Devas. Ashwasya Apaharanam Hinam Karyam. So stealing horse is not a very good work. It is a low category work. Idam, this work, tvaya na kartavyam. Again you see karmani is coming because of tavyat. Kartavyam means must be done. Na, must not be done. By whom? Tvaya. By you it must not be done. This kind of hinam kartavyam. Tava, yours, apakirtihi bhavati. Your bad name will happen. You will get a bad name. Ashvam tyaja. Leave the horse. Iti. Like this. He avadat. He said. Indraha raghum drishtva. So Indra, seeing Raghu, after seeing Raghu, what he says? Rajkumara, O prince, kirtihi eva mukhya. So he says fame is the only thing. Fame only is main. Fame means being Indra. Aham ekaha Shatkratuhu iti prasiddhaha. Shatkratuhu is the title which will come who does the 100 Ashwamedha Yajna. So Shata is 100, Kratuhu means I think Karta, who did 100 Ashwamedha. Anyaha Shatkratuhu loke nasti. So any other Shatkratu, any other 100 Ashwamedha Yajna Karta is not there in this world. Yadi tava janakaha shatam ashwamedhan karoti. If your father does 100 ashwamedhas, tarhi, then Saha, he, Shatkratuhu bhavati. He also will get that padvi or that title. Ataha, therefore, aham, I, Ashwam, Aparitvan. So to remain only one, I stole the horse. Iti akathayat. Like this he said. Raghuhu idam vachanam shrutva. Raghu, after listening these words, what he's telling, yadi agraha shastram grihyatam iti avadat. So he said, like, if you want to capture, then hold means take the weapons. Let's fight. In other word, Raghudevendrayoho bhikaram yuddham jatam. So in between Raghu and Devendra, very fierce yuddha happened. Raghu Banam Grihitvan. Raghu took the arrow, Kshiptvancha, and threw also, means aimed and shooted also. Indrasya Bhuje, in the hand or shoulder, you can say hand only. In the hand of Indra, Chinham Jatam, one mark, because of that arrow, one mark got created. Indraha Kupitvan. So Indra became angry. So what he did? Vajrayudhena. So this Tritiya. Vajra Ayudhena. So using by the Vajra Astra or by Vajra, Raghum Taditvan. So by Vajra he attacked Raghu. Raghuhu Bhumau Patitvan. Raghu Patitvan. Raghu fell where? Bhumau, in the earth or on the floor, or Kshane eva uttitvancha. Kshane is in a minute. Eva only. Uttitvan. Uttitvan means stood up. Cha. Raghu Kumarasya Parakramena Indraha Santushtavan. So with this kind of valor from Prince Raghu, Indra became pleased. Indraha. Now Indra is speaking. Varam Pricha. Ask for a boon. Ashvam tu na dadami. But I will not give the horse. Iti, like this, akathayat. So he asked, he said, you ask a boon, but I will not give the horse. Raghuhu. So Raghu is asking what Raghu says. Ashwam vina api yagaha purnaha bhavatu. So without Ashwa, without horse also, let this yajna get completed, and yag phalam cha bhavatu, and result of whatever yajna, that should also happen. Iti prarthitvan. Like this he asked. So vina, if you see vina last pravesha, so vina, when you will use vina, it can be used with ashwam or dvitiya also and tritiya also. So ashwam vina api yaga purna bhavatu also you can say. Ashvena vina api also you can say. Indraha tatha astu. Tatha means like that. Astu means it should be. So tatha astu, like that. Let it be like that. Iti varam dattavan. Like this boon given. Santushtah Raghuhu, means satisfied Raghu. Rajdhanim, to the capital. Prati agatvan. Prati agatvan means returned. So this is the today's story. If you have any doubt in the story, you can ask.
Mahoday,
Yeah.
this fruit of the yagam is Shatakratu, no? So finally he says Yagaphalam.
No, Shatakratu is
Yeah.
just a title. So might be it is a intermediary title, like Indra's other name also. So you can say first condition is who will do 100 Ashwamedha will become Indra. And because of that 100, he will be called as Shatakratu also. So you can other way around, you can say all Indra is also called as Shatakratu, because with that 100 Ashwamedha only you will become Indra. Now here when he is telling like I will not give the horse, then he is giving boon also. It might be, you can take it as if you will take horse from me, then it is a symbol like you won Indra also, because that is the way it was there, right? Whoever kingdom it was going, they were not attacking or capturing the horse. It means like they accepted the kingship of the person whose horse is this. So Indra might not be returning because of that, but he did not left him barehanded. He says like Ashwam vina api yaga purna bhavatu. So this yaga will make it 100, right? So he will become Shatakratu and yaga phalam cha bhavatu,
Yeah.
and result also will happen. But
Actually, there's no point in taking the horse.
no, at the end, sometime it happens, right? To satisfy your ego, sometimes it happens like you know like you are losing, but uh, you make a kind of deal like, okay, I am still superior. Something anytime he can say, right? You are Indra, but you are not Shatakratu because you did 99 only. Maybe.
99. Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll see the Anvayas now. Anvaya Kramaha. So actually, this whole beauty of this Sankshepa Ramayana is gone here because of this all is scattered one. Otherwise, it's very, very nice one. But anyway, whatever is in course, we'll read that only. So tam rajantam priyo bhrata Lakshmanonujagamah Snehad Vinaya Sampannah Sumitranandavardhanah. Very simple. So now you can feel like why Ramayana, Gita, Mahabharata are called as very simple texts. So once you finish this four levels, you will be able to understand them more than 80%. So tam means him, Vrajantam means who was going. This also is Shatru if you see. So like Pathan, so Pathantam. So Vrajantam is with tam, Dvitiya. So while going, like he was going, so Vrajantam. Priyaha, Priya, you know, means dear. Bhrata, Bhrata is brother. So Priyaha Bhrataha is this. Lakshmanaha, Lakshmanaha is Lakshmana. Anujagam ha. So we already know Jagama. Jagam means went. So Anujagam means somebody went behind or followed. Ha is for, I think it is Pada Purna, or sometime they say for, it is to complete the meter. That no special meaning. Then come here, Snehat. Ta becomes da, you already know. Snehat, that will become Panchami from Sneha or because of Sneha. Vinaya, Vinaya, you know, it's a humbleness. Sampannaha. Sampanna means filled with. Sumitra, Sumitra, you know who is Sumitra, the mother of Lakshmana. Anand, Anand is pleasure. Vardhanaha, one who uh, increases the Ananda of Sumitra. So mostly your kids only increase that Ananda. So it is for Lakshmana. So if I say Sumitra Nandavardhanaha or Kausalya Nandavardhanaha. So if I say Kausalya Nandavardhana, so it is Rama. So one who increases the happiness or Ananda of Kausalya. So our Venkatesha Suprabhatam also starts with like that only, right? What is the first line?
Kausalya Suprajarama.
Kausalya. That is taken also taken from Ramayanam, Valmiki Ramayanam. So first line is from there. That is said by Vishwamitra when he was taking Ram and Lakshman to protect his yajna. Then first day when Rama slept, so in the morning he said these lines to wake him up. So same thing like this, Sumitrananda Vardhana. So now we can see here. So again you have to put all the prathamas. First figure out what is the verb. So verb is Jagama and Anu is there. So Anu Jagama. That will go at the end. So it will come here. Now first, last is fixed. Now first, who is the doer? Kaha anujagama. Who went? So you find who is in Prathama. Priyaha Bhrata Sumitra Nandavardhanaha Snehat. Snehat is not Prathama. Vinaya Sampannaha. So you will take them and write them together. So where here they have written Vinaya Sampannaha Sumitra Nandavardhanaha Priyaha Bhrata Lakshmanaha. So this all is Prathama. So Lakshmanaha is the Visheshya and rest all are Vishesha. So tam anujagam. So we'll take the Dvitiya now. So tam anujagam. Him followed him. So what type of him? Vrajantam. So one who was going. So now tam, you can say here another Visheshana is there. Because tam is the Visheshya and Vrajantam is qualifying what kind of him. So one who was going. So now why he followed? Snehat, because of sneha, because of his love. So now meaning you can make. So Vinaya Sampannaha Sumitra Nandavardhanaha Priyaha Bhrata Lakshmanaha, because of sneha, him who was going Anujagama, that going Rama, he followed that going Rama. Where he was going? He was going to forest. So name without, out of affection, Anujagam accompanied, Vrajantam. So anyway, you can write in your own word. Sumitra's and this all. Okay, so Lakshmana followed. So next is Sita. So Ramasya Dayita Bharya Nityam Prana Samahita Sitapyanugata Ramam Shashinam Rohini Yatha. So next is Sita. So let's see. Ramasya Dayita Bharya Nityam Pranasama Hita Sita Api. Here again Yana Sandhi. Ya is seen. Sita Api. Sita Api. So first Sita, then Api, then Anugata. Anugata is here. Anujagam was there. Here Anugata. Gataha means went. Gata means for lady, went. Anu means followed again. Anugata Ramam. Ramam Ditiya Shashinam Rohini Yatha. So Shashinam is moon and Rohini is the star near moon. So if you see moon, so there are two stars near moon. So one is called as Rohini. Rohini is nakshatra also, and some, I think it is said like Rohini is the wife of moon, Chandra. Yatha is like that. So now let's see who all are, how to set this. So again we'll try to understand where is the verb. If there is only one verb, then one sentence. If there are many, then that many sentences. So verb is anugata, because this is the kridanta. So we'll, no pure verb is there, so we'll take this as final verb. So anugata, so we'll put it at the end. Who anugata now? So let's start. Sita anugata. Sita anugata. Sita followed. So what type of Sita? Means what is the Visheshana of Sita? Bharya. So she was wife. So one Visheshana. So you can say Bharya Sita Anugata. So wife Sita followed. Then another Visheshanas are there. So Ramasya. Bharya of whom? Of Rama. Then Dayita. Dayita means something which is very near to heart. Nityam. Nityam means always. Pranasama. So, so the dearest thing is called as your breath. So anyone's, any human's dearest thing is the breath. So if somebody holds your, that is what happened with, I think, when Swami Vivekananda went to his guru, then he asked like, I want to see the God. Then Guru said, like, you doesn't have that urge to see the God. Then he said, no, I left everything, house and all, and I'm not doing anything. I just want to see the God. So he says, come with me and I will check your this whatever affect whatever your try you are doing or saying. So he takes him to river and he asks him to in Ganga to take a bath. So when he goes inside the river and takes the dip, then he holds the head and pushes him into the water and keeps him in the water itself. And after some time he is breathless and then he leaves, and then when he comes out, then he asks, like, tell me now what you were asking. What was your wish in last few moments? Then Vivekananda says, I was looking for breath. Then he said, like, then your whatever you are pursuing is not correct. If in that time also you were looking for God, then it could have been like a good pursuit. So that is the means, from that you can say the when you are out of breath, then you forget everything. So prana sama. So she is as beloved as uh, the pranas. So now Sita's quality is all this. So Ramasya Daita Bharya Sita Nityam Prana Samahita Anugata. Now come Anugata. Whom she followed? Ramam Anugata. She followed Rama. How she followed? Yatha means how she followed? Yatha Shashinam Rohini. Same way as Shashinam. Shashinam means to Shashi. So, and who follows? Rohini. Yatha Rohini follows Shashi, Chandra. Same way Sita also followed Rama. So, this is the meaning of this. Okay, so they are now telling some Pada Vibhaga Niyamaha. So, this is same thing what we are doing. So, like when you are Grahamagacha, so they are telling, like, here there is no Sandhi, it is just way of writing. This you can read your own. Second one is this thing they are telling, by now you might have understood, and there is nothing more to understood at this level from this. If Visarga is there, either Visarga will become Ra, or it will become half Sa, or it will become O, or it will get disappeared. So these are the four cases what will happen with Visarga. So there is nothing else, only this. So by this time you might have, if you are observing keenly, you might have seen yourself. So, and how it happens, that you will read in next level. So then here Sandhi rules are there. This all you know already. So you can practice the examples there. Here also Tama Vadat. So now if you see, it looks like Tam Vadat. So, but if you see clearly, then Tam is a different word. Tama means darkness. But Vadat is not a verb. So then you will figure out it is Tam Avadat, like that. So they are not Sandhi, the way they are written. So now comes the Anuvada Paddhati. So this Anuvada Paddhati is already you have seen in Pravesha. So what it says, like if you don't know certain verb, then you can use the karoti to show the particular action. So that's what he's showing here. Adhite. Adhite means he reads or he studies. So that you can represent. So if you don't know this verb form, you can represent it adhyanam karoti. Nidrati. If you don't know this, you can say nidram karoti. Vikrinite. Vikriyanam karoti. Bhungte. So these verb forms are different little and not that commonly used. So if you don't know, you can still communicate by this way. So this was already we had seen in Pravesha, and there is nothing if you are not remembering. So it is simple only. Chedanam karoti. So pathati will become pathanam karoti, like that. So this also is a pradanta. So like here, pustakam adhite, he reads book. So pustakasya adhyayanam karoti. So Shashti also comes in this. If you have to understand it better, just go in Pravesha book and find this place. There it is written in little more in detail. Lekhanim vikrinite. So you will say, you can say lekhanyaha vikrayanam karoti. Of lekhani selling does. Vriksham chinatti. Vrikshasya chedanam karoti. Now chinatti is difficult kind of word. So you can say vrikshasya chedanam karoti. Hastam upayunte. So these are again tough or tedious kind of. So hastasya upayogam karoti. Dwaram pidhatte. Pidhatte is for shutting. So dwarasya pidhanam karoti. Like that. So okay, we'll see this, we'll cover this, and then we'll see the questions and other exercise. Today's thing is fifth, famous fives. Panchamritam, kshiram, dadhi, ghritam, madhu, sharkara. So kshiram is milk, dadhi is curd, ghritam is ghee, madhu is honey, sharkara is sugar. Panchakoshaha. So our body is made of 5. You can say kosha means layers or boxes. So outer box, whatever we see each other, that is annamayaha. So that is made by anna. That is made by food. So because when kid is small, then he has a small body. As he keeps on eating food, then that side keeps on becoming big. And that thing only dies. The next thing is pranamaya. Prana is the vayu, the air flowing in your body. So next level is this air circulation, the body structure made by air circulation. So 5 type of airs are flowing. So they also are forming another layer of your body. Third is manomaya. Mano is one body which is formed by your mind. So if you are sleeping, then also that fellow is running. So he is also forming a body. Then Vijnanamaya. Vijnanamaya is one where, like with buddhi and all those things, you know. So this all definition is not exactly what I am telling, because they all are technical terms of Vedanta and Yoga. So I will not be able to explain them. And last one is Anandamaya, which is equivalent to God, that is Atma. So like God is Anandamaya, so is that. So this resides in the innermost part of our body. So most of the people, like who all are decorating, doing cosmetic and all, they are living with this body only. They don't bother about this all. As your experience grows, then you proceed. So some people, for them, like pranayama and all, from them they are realized till here. Others who are as per their desire only, they are doing things, they might have realized till third, and like that. So reaching here is the goal of everyone. If you know this thing, know yourself, then you are living in this world but liberated. So Panchamritam, like Panchamritam, the other thing is Panchagavyani. So in Panchamritam, Kshiram, Dadhi, Ghritam, Madhu, Sharkara was there. Panchagavyani, Panchagavyam also it is said. So because when it will mix, then it will become one. So Kshiram, Dadhi, Ghritam, Gomutram, Gomayam. So these are the 5 things. Panchanadaha. Shatadruhu, Vipasha, Iravati, Chandrabhaga, Vitasta. So these all are, you can say I think they all flow in with modern names in Punjab. So by this Panchanadaha, Aba means river, Panch means Panch becomes Panja, and Aba is river. So Panja Aba means 5 rivers. Then there are 5 pranas. So this pranamaya. So pranaha, apanaha, vyanaha, udanaha, samana. So this is five kind of air flowing in our body. So pancha deva vrikshaha. So these are the trees which were not initially on earth, and they were in Devalokas. with some event, they one by one came. So that is Mandaraha, Parijataha, Santanaha, Kalpavrikshaha, Harichandanaha. Next is the tradition, and this is the last one. Yena Baddhaha Bali Raja. Yena is by what? Baddha means bounded. Bali means Raja. Bali means strong, or name of that our Bali Raja. De Danavendro. Danava Indraha. Indro first will become Indraha because of Visarga. Then Danava Indraha Mahabalaha. So you can say Mahabala is very mighty or very great valor. So Raja Bali, Mahabalah Raja Bali, Danavendra Mahabalah Raja Bali, Yena Baddhaha. So if you kind to do Anvaya Krama, so Tena, Yena by which, Tena by that, Twam to you, Anubadhnami. So I am tying the same to you. Rakshe means Vande. So Rakshe whom? Rakshe me. This is Uttam Purusha Ek Vachana. So Rakshe, sorry. This is for, that is Rakshe, means Raksha to Rakshe. Sambodhana. Mama. So protect me. So O Raksha, O that Raksha Bandhana, whatever after puja and all the tie in our wrists, that is Raksha. So Mama, protect me. By that only Bali Raja was also tied. So that is what it is telling. Yena Baddha Bali Raja, by which Bali Raja was tried. Danavendra Mahabala. He was Indra of Danavas, and he was very mighty ruler. Tena, by that, Twam, to you, Anubadhnami, by that I am tying you also. Rakshe, O Raksha, O that thread, Mamava. So protect me. So this is recited when that thread is tied on your wrist. So whoever is tying, that person recites this. Meaning of that is this, that he is asking Raksha to first reminding Raksha, like you were the one who tied Mahabala Danavendra Bali Raja. Same thing you try, same thing you do to you also. You means the person in front of the person who is tying. So yes, I think with this we are done with this chapter.